Hi, this is Randall here in Texas.
And I'm Matt, here in Michigan. Today, Randall and I are doing a short movie in preparation for the holiday season. Today, we're reviewing the Lego Star Wars Holiday Special. It's an anime movie that has some of the saga's live action actors contributing their voices, including Anthony Daniels, Billy D. Williams, and Kelly Marie Tran. Other voice actors include Helen Sadler, Omar Miller, Jake Green, Matt Sloan, and Trevor Duvall. It is directed by Ken Cunningham, who has directed other Lego shorts, including Lego Jurassic World, Legend of Isla Nublar, and Lego Spiderman, Vexed by Venom.
It is inspired by the now infamous 1978 Star Wars Holiday Special and takes its beats concerning the Wookiee holiday of Life Day. It has decent, but not stellar reviews by both critics and audiences. It tells the story of Rey after Episode 9 as she struggles to train Finn as a Jedi. She leaves the Life Day celebration to try and find out what she's doing wrong. From there, a Star Wars adventure ensues. Matt, it's a short little one, only 45 minutes long. What'd you think of this Lego Star Wars holiday special?
It's much like playing like the Lego Star Wars games, where it's basically like the best pieces from like the Star Wars saga and like throwing them in to Lego form and adding like a little bit of humor and stuff to it.
My son. These binary sons.
I enjoyed it for the short 44 minutes or whatever it was runtime.
I enjoy it for what it is, but I have to be a nitpicker because that's kind of what I do.
Ooh, gimme. Galaxy's best emperor. Meh.
I severely hope that this is not canon. That it is just fun. It's just good fun poking and prodding at some of the finer points of Star Wars. It was fun to watch. There's some funny spots, and guilty. I would consider it a guilty Star Wars pleasure watch.
This is definitely one if you're a Star Wars parent and have like a kid. It's probably something good to like watch with like your kids to kind of introduce them to Star Wars, or if the whole family is already Star Wars fan to watch too. But yeah, like you're saying, I don't think this is gonna be a canon movie. I would be pretty surprised if it was.
Very large repercussions if it is.
Yep. But it does fit in with like the Star Wars movies, and it does have some references that Star Wars fans I think will enjoy, especially to, as you mentioned, the infamous 1978 Star Wars Holiday Special.
It's okay, everybody. He's gone. How are you?
There is room for some criticism here because I don't think that if you're not a Star Wars fan, this would make any sense to you at all. You have to be at least somewhat knowledgeable of what's happening in the films and some of maybe even the extenuating or extended, knowledge of what happened outside of even the main films for this to really be enjoyable. If you're coming into this and thinking, oh, well, Star Wars, if you're an adult, I don't think that that's a good in for the Star Wars saga for you. You won't get anything that's going on.
Oh yeah, I agree. If you're adult, definitely. For kids, I wonder how much kids pay attention sometimes to some of these movies. And there is a decent story. I say decent story for a short behind the background. Ray's basically got to learn a lesson about what the true meaning of the holidays are. So it's one typical holiday movie or whatever that you would see on TV this time of year.
Yeah, definitely. It's bright, it's beautiful, it's fun. Kids will love that. There is one thing that as a quote unquote purist, I try not to be one of those toxic fans, okay? I try so hard.
Less talky, more fighty.
I don't like that it kind of continues the trend of belittling Darth Vader. Because man, does it belittle Darth Vader's character. I like Darth Vader when he is evil. I like him when he does bad things because he's supposed to be the villain. And in this, it's just like, oh no, it's just more of Darth Vader being the goofy sidekick to Emperor Palpatine, who is actually evil.
Yeah, the Emperor, especially in this, kind of reminds me almost like the robot chicken Emperor a little bit that you see in those little shorts. Just not to the extreme. This is definitely a movie for kids. But yes, I agree. Darth Vader's kind of the not quite sidekick or whatever. Not really needed by the Emperor kind of thing.
He's like Robin to the 1960s Batman.
Come on, Robin. We've got a date at the Gotham Museum.
I will give it some praise, and this is probably something I extend to The Mandalorian as well, though. I'm happy that in some context, Disney Star Wars, especially the extra Disney Star Wars movies, I would say, not necessarily the sequel trilogy, it doesn't run away from its past like the prequels did. It actually embraces the past. That's why even though Star Wars Holiday Special is infamously one of George Lucas's like, I will burn every single copy of that, Disney is like, you know what? There's something to be done here. We can still have fun with this, and we can still embrace our past.
Like I was mentioning too, that a lot of this movie is we're just dropping into the saga throughout, whether it's the prequels or the original trilogy and even the sequel trilogy. We're dropping in and getting elements for each of those movies in this, which is good if you're a fan that's maybe not necessarily a fan of like the entire Star Wars saga. Maybe you just like the prequels or just like the original trilogy or just like the sequel trilogy. There's little tidbits in this movie for you.
Yeah, there's a lot here to like. We have several other Star Wars things. We did a very, very long discussion on episode 9, so if you want to check that out, make sure to go back and look at that. It's one of our early ones. Apologies for audio problems. But definitely go check out our review of The Mandalorian if you're a huge Star Wars fan as well. We put out new content every Monday and Thursday. If you like this one, give it a like. If you like what you see and want to see more, make sure to subscribe and ring the bell icon so that way you always know what's coming up next. We also have a Facebook page where you can see the day before what's going to come out the next day on YouTube. For now, I'm Randall here in Texas. Merry Christmas, everybody, or Happy Life Day.
And I'm Matt here in Michigan. Happy holidays, everyone. Next time on No Market Media. Please consider checking out some of our other videos.